Hello, I just have a demo version of CorelDRAW and it has generative AI, so let's just take a quick look at that. Now in Corel, you can go up here to create images, or since this is a panel, just go into the inspectors and there we have AI generate. It has two modes. It can generate and it can remix, modify images. So let's enter a prompt and have it create something, and I want it like this, and let's enter that here. Now there are a couple of models and it shows you the costs for that with each of them. And it also shows you how many you have left. You can also generate more than one image. So one is the default, but you can generate more than that. And also, of course, you can have it inspire you and change the proportions of the generated image. Let's go down here because you have a choice of styles. So it only has these 6 styles that you can select from. And you have a couple of color palettes you can select from. Let's do it in this pop art style, since that fits best with vector artwork. So, and when you're done with that and have set up everything, then down here you can generate. Now it generates in the background, so you can continue working and drawing stuff. There it is. And you see that we have all this background that I didn't ask for. You have to be very descriptive. So if you do not want a background, you have to tell it that. And it also accepts negative prompts, so you can tell it to just leave out the text elements. But I like that style, so let's keep it. And of course, let's take a look at what it gave us. I'm going to switch the view to wireframe. And zooming in, you see there are no paths in this. We do not get vector artwork. AI generation in Corel is pixel-based. Let's see what else it can do. So let's go back to the normal view, and I'm going to some images that I have prepared here. Let's check out the remixing. And in here, if you have this, I want to erase the label from it. So then you have to click here, or you can also click this button and then upload an image. And let's tell it to remove the label from the bottle. And let's generate that. So this is something that Corel advertises this for creating mockups and stuff. There we've got it, the label got removed, and this is kind of a decent result. Now, if you wanted to create mockups, you unfortunately cannot feed it your own photos. The only thing you can do is have it use your label artwork, such as this one. But then also you have to be careful because it generates images in these proportions. So if you want to have different proportions, then you have to add that. And also I want this to be on an aluminum can. So I would have to create that kind of stuff. So let's get rid of the stroke and let's put this to the back like this. And then I'm going to use that like this. I'm just going to hide the results and let's check out. I want this, of course, to be photorealistic. And then let's generate again. So when doing this, you have to describe the photo in which you want this to appear. So here we go. It applied this label to the cans. I have done a couple of these for a test. So I have made a wine bottle and I have made this toothpaste, which it generated. That was a quick demo of the AI generation in CorelDRAW.